Politics determines who has the power, not who has the truth. Those who realize their folly are not true fools. Hats have power. Hats can change you into someone else. Therefore, just as water retains no constant shape, so in warfare there are no constant conditions. If everything seems under control, you're not going fast enough. A conscious human is driven by their conscience, not popular opinion. The company you choose to keep says a lot about who you are. It is truth that liberates, not your effort to be free. What cannot be said, above all, must not be silenced, but written. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. No matter how safe and beautiful it is, a cage is still a cage. I never said it would be easy. I only said it would be worth it. Spies are a most important element in water because on them depends an army's ability to move. Because people don't have wings, we look for ways to fly. Where you are in a few months depends on what you do today. Time bows to authentic commitment, and it stretches to accommodate it. When you walk in silence, your excellence will always speak for you. If the enemy has occupied them before you, do not follow him, but retreat and try to entice him away. I kept always 2 books in my pocket, one to read, one to write in. Don't tie your success to anything other than what's inside you. Let your mind wander in the pure and simple. Be one with the infinite. Let all things take their course. You endure what is unbearable, and you bear it. That is all. People who keep stiff upper lips find that it's damn hard to smile. One half of the world cannot understand the pleasures of the other. I'm not a product of my circumstances. I'm a product of my decisions. If at first you don't succeed, remove all evidence you ever tried. Life isn't about escaping, but it's all about experiencing. He who wishes to fight must first count the cost. You will never know how high you can climb until you reach the top. I never fail. It's just that the people around me succeed more than I. Focus on the step in front of you, not the whole staircase. Prioritize your physical and mental health. They are your most valuable assets. There is nothing frightening in the dark if you just face it. Build your opponent a golden bridge to retreat across. As he learns the truth will automatically free him. They don't actually want you to do your own thing, not unless it's their thing too. When we are most alone is when we embrace another's loneliness. Reason is, and ought only to be the slave of the passions. Stop leaving, and you will arrive. Stop searching, and you will see. Stop running away, and you will be found. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. Next to trying and winning, the best thing is trying and failing. Nothing truly valuable arises from ambition or from a mere sense of duty. It stems rather from love and devotion towards men and towards objective things. The fruit of empty hopes is more bitter than the saddest truth. How people treat you is their karma. How you react is yours. To be wronged is nothing unless you continue to remember it. The trick is to enjoy life. Don't wish away your days, waiting for better ones ahead. By what men think, we create the world around us, daily new. Be grateful for what you already have while you pursue what you want. It is said we learn more from our failures than our successes. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it. The man who has forgotten self may be said to have entered heaven. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. The more you face challenges, the less you fear them. Other people's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. Never regret a day in your life. Good days give happiness. Bad days give experience. Worst days give lessons. And best days give memories. But you don't have to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. To think too long about doing a thing often becomes its undoing. Man in general, if reduced to himself, is too wicked to be free. After all, if you run far enough, no one can catch you. In war, numbers alone confer no advantage. Do not advance relying on sheer military power. I've had a lot of worries in my life, most of which never happened. Any intelligent fool can make things bigger and more complex. It takes a touch of genius and a lot of courage to move in the opposite direction. Thus the expert in battle moves the enemy and is not moved by him. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. Some things in life are too complicated to explain in any language. Monsters are real, and ghosts are real too. They live inside us, and sometimes they win. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. Make improvements, not excuses. Seek respect, not attention. Words offer meaning. When you've got the meaning, you can forget the words. 3 rules of work. Out of clutter, find simplicity. From discord, find harmony. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Don't ever take a fence down until you know why it was put up. Sometimes, the best of God's gifts arrive by the shattering of all the window panes. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. I live my life in widening circles that reach out across the world. When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. Everything is relative in this world, where change alone endures. Maybe everyone is just waiting for someone else to save them. Whatever you believe with feeling becomes your reality. People are the most difficult thing in the world to change. Don't leave it all unsaid, somewhere in the wasteland of your head. Never give up on what you really want to do. The person with big dreams is more powerful than the one with all the facts. The truth is the kindest thing we can give folks in the end. Things joined by profit, when pressed by misfortune and danger, will cast each other aside. Home is where somebody notices when you are no longer there. Silence and non-action are the root of all things. Follow your heart. You may go astray, but your life will find its direction somehow. The invariable mark of wisdom is to see the miraculous in the common. We all have 2 lives. The second one starts when we realize that we only have one. There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. The essence of technology is by no means anything technological. No amount of experimentation can ever prove me right. A single experiment can prove me wrong. Never stop acquiring the common sense. It is as good as the knowledge. Bad habits are like a comfortable bed, easy to get into, but hard to get out of. Heaven is like an egg, and the earth is like the yolk of the egg. Être dans le ventre, c'est avoir le destin des feuilles mortes. Every ounce of my cynicism is supported by historical precedent. I will continue my path, but I will keep a memory always. When you lose your smile, you lose your way in the chaos of life. Never feel guilty or ashamed for the mistakes of others. If you believe very strongly in something, stand up and fight for it.